jungle.
In the 1960s, American psychologist Abraham Maslow took a revolutionary stance on human psychology. He believed that we all share a strong desire to realise our potential. As a result, rather than studying the occasions when we struggle to mentally apply ourselves under pressure, he focused on the occasions when we excel. Arguably, this was the birth of performance psychology and has since fueled our desire to better understand how the power of the mind is able to help us all succeed and realise our own potential. For me, this desire to achieve our potential is as true for any rider as it is for any other athlete or competitor. Ultimately, we all arrive in competition wanting to demonstrate what we're capable of achieving, especially having achieved it so many times in training at home. Of course, having invested so much time, money and energy in getting there, it's no wonder that we can feel the pressure to succeed. This pressure has a real impact on the way the brain works, meaning that we can think, feel and do things very differently in competition. This can lead us to underperform, or at least perform inconsistently. The value of psychology, therefore, lies in controlling our performance as the rider, something which can get forgotten about in a sport where the horse provides such an obvious focal point. So what actually influences the rider's performance the most? Listen to any competitor talking about their greatest performances, and you'll hear less about talent and skill, and much more about self-belief, focus, emotional control, resilience, confidence, pride, bounce back, patience, leadership, teamwork, enjoyment, and many more. These are all human qualities that we are all capable of harnessing, regardless of our skill level or the horse we're riding. Yet struggling to harness these qualities in any meaningful way has led to many potentially great riders underachieving. As an international athlete myself, I couldn't help but get frustrated by knowing what I was capable of achieving in training, only to perform inconsistently when I got into competition. It didn't help that I wasn't naturally talented as an athlete compared to colleagues of mine on the Great Britain team. But despite not having this raw ability, I realised that if I could perform consistently at my best under pressure, I could still make myself just as difficult to beat, especially at the big competitions where other people also felt the pressure. I soon discovered that my ability to do this boiled down not simply to how physically prepared I was, but also to the way I mentally approached competition. In working with riders from novice to Olympic level, I've discovered that this is something we all have the capacity to do well. In doing so, it will allow you to think, feel and act more assertively in the heat of competition, rather than reacting to things going on around you that quite frankly you can't control. This is something that in my videos I call strengthening the bubble. Get this right, and it will not only help you eliminate doubt and feel more confident under pressure, it will also help you to understand what it takes to be at your best every time you compete.